everybody, it's Catherine. Welcome to my channel where I like to talk all things beauty and fragrance. Currently, the Sephora VIB sale is going on. Right now, the top tier, the Rouge, get their 20% off. Sephora is doing something special this year, and on all Sephora products, you get an additional 30% off, so that's pretty cool. This video is going to be a bit of a hodgepodge of things because I wanted to go over what I plan to get at the sale, or actually what I just put in my order yesterday, so what I ordered, but I also wanted to go over some of my favorite products that I would recommend getting if you don't already have them. The other thing I did want to make sure that I made note of, I've been watching all of the influencers personally and looking at what they're buying and what should I buy and just getting all excited, dollar sign eyes, like I want that, I want that. The Sephora VIB sale is an awesome thing where you can get 20% off, 15% off, 10% off, a multitude of products that they sell at Sephora. Incredible, love it. And the thing to keep in mind is think about all those other sales where you might get an even better deal on some of these same products. Like, you just gotta operate with a little bit of restraint. I am all about instant gratification, so I'm really not the one to talk here. I'm also a single mom and I need to be smart about how I spend my money. So last year, I know Nordstrom had a sale, Saks Fifth Avenue had a sale, Neiman Marcus had a sale, so you're gonna get opportunities to buy these things again. And think about, like individual brands that also have sales, like YSL right now. One of my absolute favorite primers is the Touche Éclat Blur Primer. Right now, YSL's having a buy one, get one free on their products, so great time to get my primer. I'm paying full price for it, yes, but I can get another free YSL product. Maybe my Touche Éclat concealer, brightener. Armani oftentimes has 40% off of their products. So, if you, like I am completely loyal to Luminous Silk foundation by them. One of my favorite foundations. I can't tell you how many bottles of this that I've purchased. 40% off on the Armani site. Many times you can get this, you can get the concealer. They have sets where you can get multiple products together. So, just be smart in the way that you spend your money. Don't be like me and get all Google-eyed and, oh my gosh, 20% off, I have to get this now so I can save money, when you just wait a little bit, you could save even more. So there's my soapbox moment for you. And now we'll continue with the rest of the videos. What I'm gonna do, I know all the influencers right now are all doing their what I'm gonna buy, what I bought, what you need to buy type deal, and we probably all are talking about the same items. So instead of just focusing purely on Sephora, I'm going to just go through and say my favorite items, one or two in each of the categories. Consider it food for thought. Stuff to maybe put on your list, stuff to maybe put in your cart. Obviously up to you. I'm just gonna, from the ginormous amount of products that I have, just give you my favorites and maybe do a get ready with me on the way because we're looking pretty raggedy today, let's be honest. I got my usual rash thing going on, so Alright, so this is going to be probably a little bit of a longer video, so get your glass of wine, get your coffee, get your glass of water, let's get started. Alright, so first things first, when it comes to face wash, I would love to be able to buy the Chanel face wash. It smells glorious. You feel like a princess washing your face. Dior's face wash, same experience. YSL, love it. But fragrances, ironically, for someone who absolutely adores fragrances, my skin is really not that much of a fan, so I have to steer away from cleansers that have fragrance in them. That being said, I've done a whole video on it. I'll link it here. My sister's a dermatologist, so she's always quick to suggest dermatologist-friendly, non-comedogenic, fragrance-free cleansers for me. Some that I've tried that are great, the Fresh Soy Cleanser, Youth to the Peoples. Really enjoyed that one as well. It's a little pricier than I normally pay for a cleanser, but I'm thinking about getting that one. Shiseido also makes a great one that's good for skin, for sensitive skin. Other than those though, I just buy my cleanser at the local drugstore or Target type deal. Cetaphil makes a great one. Glytone's a good one if you want a little bit of a glycolic acid. Lately I've been using Neutrogena's Hydro Boost, which I'm really enjoying. It does have a little bit of a scent, but it just smells so fresh and clean. Loving this one. CeraVe, La Roche-Posay makes a great one. First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. Really does not smell that great. In fact, I think it smells a bit like baby milk, but gets rid of makeup and cleanses the skin well, so that's the main objective. So, alright, so cleansers, check. Moving on, when it comes to eye makeup remover, I need to be much better at this. Usually I just use cleanser and then, let it go, which probably accounts for why I'm getting such dark circles and, crow's feet, but we're working on it. That being said, some eye makeup removers I'm really enjoying. Laura Mercier Soothing Eye Makeup Remover, Amore Pacific, the Treatment Cleansing Oil for Face and Eyes. Love this. Again, smells like a dream. And Yves Saint Laurent Toning and Cleansing Water Face and Eyes, also a great one. I've used Chanel's, also a great one. I hear that Lancome's is excellent. Basically, they all are an oil and water type. You want to get an oil one that's going to cleanse the skin, but it's still very slick to the surface, so it's just gonna cleanse without pulling or tugging or any kind of, you want to move the skin around as little as possible while still fully cleansing. That being said, if you guys have tried any of the cleansing balms or a different cleansing oil that I didn't mention that would be good, that you're enjoying, please comment below. I really would like to try a new cleansing balm. I just don't really know which ones to try or where to start, or if it's even worth it. So please comment below, help me out, share your knowledge with me. Alright, so we've cleansed our skin, we've removed our eye makeup. Next would be toner. So for toner, again, more than 2 options here, but Moisture Bound Skin Energy by Amore Pacific. I've used it for years, I absolutely love it. I can't tell you how much I love the scent of this. Eau de Rose de Mai, Rose Water by Chantecaille, also a nice one. If you're more into micellar water, Bioderma, just basic, excellent. La Mer also makes a great micellar water that I have tried. I only have the sample of it, but I enjoy it. Then we get into our tonics or our facial essences. I've been using Fresh Kombucha Facial Essence, which I really enjoy. The other go-to would just be the La Mer Treatment Lotion. I have a full size, but I'm just showing you the sample. When my skin is doing its odd dermatitis, rash type deal, I stick to almost purely La Mer products because they're pretty much the only thing I can use. My skin just loves it. Soaks it up, and the rashes tend to diminish as much as they can without my medications. From the facial essences, then we move into our serums. Serums, I recently got a Demoage, so I've been trying that with my serums, so we'll see if it makes a difference. So in terms of serums, there isn't one that I've really tried lately that I think stands above all the rest. There are many that I have used that I enjoy. Clé de Peau, the serum, I really enjoy. Skin Caviar by La Prairie's, their serum is lovely. Chanel's Le Lift, I mean, there are many that I enjoy. I don't know that I have one that's like my absolute have to buy, absolute favorite right now. Maybe Skin Caviar's, but that one's a little out of my price point. In terms of eye serums, I have been using the Essence of Skin Caviar Eye Complex. This one was recommended by Chicago La Luxury. So thank you. I do enjoy it. I don't know that I have seen remarkable difference, but I feel like I'm hydrating my eyes more, so that's good. And maybe I'm not using it right. I don't know. So after serum comes a facial oil. I am loyal to La Mer's facial oil. Love it. My skin loves it. It's just a great product for me. Then moisturizer. Again, La Mer's moisturizing soft cream. Love it. Skin Caviar by La Prairie, love that one too. Again, a little out of my price point, but if I could afford it, I'd be buying it. Side note, surprisingly, one that I have been using at night, which I have been honestly a bit impressed with, is Clinique Smart Night. I just feel like it's moisturizing my skin, it's not agitating. Will I buy it again? I'm not sure, but I am enjoying it for the time being. Forgot to mention this, the Concentrate by La Mer I also really like. I think my skin likes it. I think it does positive effects on my skin, and if nothing else, it feels a bit like silicone, like a silicone base, so it provides a good like foundation primer. So again, another good one. Also, I will say any of the sales, Saks, Nordstrom, Neiman's, Sephora, like the 20% off or the, spend $200, get $50 off. Excellent time to get those big purchases, like getting a lip glow 20% off of a Dior lip glow. Awesome, you save a little bit of money, but you get those big pricey, like this one's $200, 50, you got your 200 quota right there, 50 off of it. That's significant. Something to keep in mind for those big purchases. Then we move into our eye cream. Lately I have been using Clé de Peau's eye cream, which I'm impressed with. Next, I do want to get the La Prairie Caviar eye cream. I have a friend on Instagram, which I will post here, but he sent me a sample, and I just fell in love with it. I think it does remarkable things. I see definite benefits, positive effects from it, and that will be my next eye cream purchase when I'm done with my Clé de Peau. But again, look at that. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Come on now. Okay, so the next part would be our masks. La Prairie, but the Skin Caviar Overnight Mask, love it. Effects the next day. I absolutely love it. If you are over 35 and you're starting to experience signs of aging, I tried it once. I woke up the next morning and I saw results. Same with Fresh's Overnight Black Tea Mask. I will say that the more that I used it, I didn't see as much effect anymore, but the first time I used it, I just was completely blown away by the effects. I did a video on that one. I'll post it here. It's just a minute video on it, but again, was really impressed with that one. The next one I do want to say, although I think it might break me out ever so slightly, so something to keep in mind, but the Eye and Lip Contour Cream by Sisley. It comes with your eye and lip contour cream, and then you get the little map of how exactly to do it and your roller. And I tell you, like, I'll just do it a little bit right now. This forehead butt is probably what I am most self-conscious about in terms of my physical attributes. Put a little bit of this sucker on, and then you massage it in. Usually I do this at night. But I tell you, it irons it out ever so slightly. Like, I'm gonna be all red now. But I really feel that it does diminish it ever so slightly, and now it's gonna be pronounced, so I'm gonna be super self-conscious. But again, another pricey expenditure. Sisley does do sales on their personal website every so often, so I would, again, it's probably 20%, so you're not saving any more than you probably would be at the department stores, but something to keep in mind you might want to look out for. Again, follow me on Instagram, catherine.cole.tt. When I hear of these sales, I post them in my stories. Make sure that you follow me so that if you do want to be notified when those sales are happening, stay tuned. Plus, it's just fun to talk and get to know you guys, so please follow me. But make sure you message me if you do so that I can say hi. I'm sure I'm forgetting things. I'm going to watch this and when I edit it and be like, oh crap, I forgot to say this and that. Laneige sleeping masks. I just think that they're fun. They're a lip sleeping mask. They have a fun taste. They have a fun scent. My daughter and I do these together at night sometimes. Basically, it's a lip balm. You can use that as a lip balm throughout the day, but let's finish off the body before we move on to body washes that I love. Ouai's body cleanser smells what I would imagine heaven to smell like. It's just this soft, angelic scent, ever so slightly rosy. The other, of course, my Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Cream Gel. Love it. Always in the shower. It just smells like summer to me. It's sulfate free, as is the Ouai, I believe. Neither one of them creates that much of a foam, but keep in mind sulfates are what creates the foam, but it's also what dries out your skin. So I know you feel like when you have a good lather, you're really getting in and cleansing your skin, but that's what's drying your skin. In terms of body scrubs, much the same. Ouai's St. Bart Scalp and Body Cleanser, so you can use this in your scalp as well as your body. This has the St. Bart's fragrance, and oh my gosh, it's taking a trip on a Caribbean island, and whenever I use it, Gracie's like, oh, what's that scent? Like, she loves it as much as I do. It's limited edition. I've actually written to Ouai and asked them to make a body wash of this because I love it that much. The other, of course, is Sol de Janeiro's Ultrafine Sugar Crystal and Crushed Kapuku Seeds. A little bit more granular of a scrub, but gets the job done, doesn't leave an oily residue, which is important to me. You get a moisturized feeling without feeling like you've got a layer of oil on you. That's the Ouai's, so much more of a sugar scrub, I think. Another one that you would have to buy from the site itself, but is Anese, A-N-E-S-E. It's a walnut scrub that's so finely ground. It's like you're exfoliating with actual grains of sand. It's lovely and wonderful. I don't know that I necessarily agree with the philosophies of the product. They post a lot of pictures that are a bit more scandalous. But that being said, I do really enjoy that product. Take that with a grain of salt, I guess. A grain of sand. A grain of walnut scrub. Alright, so hair is a little bit too detailed. I think I might have to do that one separately. Of course, it's the go-to products that I talk about in my other videos. Oribe, which I'm super excited I got an affiliate link to, so yay! But pretty much anything by Oribe flies high with me. It does have a strong perfume, so keep that in mind if you are scent sensitive. I thoroughly enjoy the luxurious scent that it has, but a lot of people it's a bit strong for them. So do take that in mind. That being said, the Royal Blowout Spray, the Dry Texturizing Spray, the Dry Shampoo, all truly remarkable products. Their Blonde Shampoo, their Volume Shampoo, Kerastase, any of their blonde products. I am purchasing a couple of those. I also really enjoy actually a multitude of their products. So like I said, just stay tuned. I'll make another hair video exclusively, promise. In terms of body lotions, there's two that I'm going to recommend. One being Sol de Janeiro's body cream. I believe it's called Boom Boom Cream. The other being, and this one comes as a surprise to me, I know, but I'm just totally loving it right now and want to include it. But Miss Dior's Moisturizing Milk. I'm loving the scent of it. It's beautiful. It smells feminine and girly. It also, I don't like feeling oily. I don't like feeling sticky. And it just moisturizes my legs without making me feel like I'm completely, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like when your clothes sticks to your legs, you're so damp. Those are the two that I would recommend in terms of body cream. A lot of people, I did get the Bomb Bomb cream in the Balm Dia Bright cream. To be honest, it has a bit of like a passion fruit scent to it. And as much as they say like a deep vanilla, like rich vanilla extract, passion fruit scent. And the scent bothers me a little bit. It's a bit too heavy for me. It has AHAs and vitamin C, so it probably would do wondrous things for those teeny tiny little bumps that you get on your legs, or at least that I get on my legs. But the scent just bothers me. So as many people that are recommending it, keep in mind if you are scent sensitive, it's a bit heavy. In terms of self tanner, I would do either the Tan Luxe drops, Isle de Paradise drops, where you mix it with your moisturizer and then apply it. Have had results from that. This isn't it. This is the body one, but the Saint Tropez water spray for your face. Not this one, mind you. I didn't actually like this one, but the blue and the yellow one, love it for like maintenance after you use like whatever you use to get more of a deep. This is more of a keeper upper. Really enjoy this one as well. In terms of body, I've done numerous comparison videos with self tanner for the body. I really have enjoyed Tanologist, but it doesn't last as long as some of the other ones that I've tried, but I really liked the color on this one. My parents even commented they liked the color on this one, which says something. Other than that, Saint Tropez, Kula's, all great in my opinion. Tanceuticals is also a good one, but you have to buy that one straight from the brand itself. So I'm sure that I will keep trying and comparing all of my self tanners, because in the winter I get I'm blue, I'm so white. So, I gotta maintain something. I hope this isn't overwhelming for y'all. Just trying to cover my favorites in every product category, and like I've said 1,000,004 times, I am a product junkie. So I have tried way more than I'd like to admit amount of products in my years on earth, but that's exactly why I created this channel, so that you guys can benefit from my expenditures and my experiences. I am going to end this here and do a part 2 so that y'all can take a breather, I can take a breather. There's a bit of a partition between items. Alright, so signing out. Appreciate you all. See you all soon. Mwah! Stay tuned for part 2. Hope this isn't completely overwhelming. I hope it helps you out. I'm going to link all of these items below in the comment section. Also, there are links to as much as I can link. Like I said, if there's things that I haven't mentioned that I need to try, please let me know. My list is ever growing. I already have spent way too much at Sephora, and I'm sure that my shopping list is not yet complete. So let's move on to makeup part 2.